All right, folks, we have Marvin Harrison Jr. on the 10.
Marvin, you've talked all year about how this is your goal to win this game. How exciting is it for it to finally be here?
Super exciting, and I think it's exactly how I dreamed of it. Both teams undefeated. I don't know what the rankings are, 2-3, 3-2, 1-3. I don't even know what the rankings are, but it's exactly how I wanted it to be. No, it's not something I really thought about. My job is to go out there and make the plays, no matter if he's lined up against me or if I'm in a slot or backfield, whatever it may be. So, no, he's obviously a tremendous player. So we're excited to see where his career goes. But that's not really a matchup that I'm really looking forward to, I should say.
We made too much sometimes of the cornerback matchups you've maybe had this year.
I wouldn't say. I think that's just part of football. I think when you have two great players, one's a corner, one's a receiver, you kind of look forward to the matchup sometimes. But I've been around football long enough to know that doesn't really go like that all the times. And I think if you watch football, you understand the receivers line up all different places now, and for it to just be a one-on-one kind of game doesn't really happen like that. I think the only time it's really happened to me was Kenan King, Penn State. He actually traveled with me, and I think that's something I definitely respect him a lot for doing, because not a lot of corners do that. So, I mean, I wouldn't say you guys made it too big of a deal, but I understand why.
What age were you when you realized you kind of embraced the moment, these kind of moments, that you got up for them as opposed to being shy or maybe wary of these kind of things? You know what I mean? Or anxious? When did you discover that about yourself, Mark?
I mean, I think I always played in the big games. Like, my team was just always good. Always made it to the championship, whatever division I was at, little league, middle school, high school. So I think it's just I've kind of been there so many times now. You just kind of look forward to the moment, and you understand your preparation takes care of everything else.
So when you get up on Saturday morning, would it feel like sort of like Christmas? I mean, Christmas morning, what does it feel like when you get up on
No, I mean, Christmas is definitely more exciting, I'd say, as it's less stressful. But I think you kind of embrace the stress that you have waking up on Saturday morning knowing that you're about to go into a heavyweight fight there.
Marvin, you accomplished so much. Your class, the junior class,
Yeah.
How, it's an obvious question, but how much do you need this for your legacy, I guess?
Yeah, I think kind of like you just said, I think we all go in there and debate in the locker room who has the best class. I think who's the best team, and probably number one question you have to ask is, did you beat the TN North? I think it always starts there. So I mean, that's kind of the point where you kind of have to decide. That's a deciding factor, I would say, on where your class ranks as far as legacy-wise. But so I think that definitely matters the most for that game.
Ohio State posted a video on Saturday of you looking back at the stadium as you were walking out. Just how were you finding that moment?
Yeah, not for certain, but it could have been my last time in Ohio Stadium, and just looking back on how far I've came. And I think it's kind of funny. I think my spring game, my freshman year, I caught a slant probably in the exact same spot that I caught my last touchdown in the shoe that last game. So just looking back on everything I came, just I didn't expect to accomplish as much as I did in my career, even though it's not exactly over yet. But so it's definitely a special moment, a special place to play in front of those fans, each and every Saturday. So it's definitely a blessing, and it's one thing I'm going to miss.
Did you know that it was the same play? You guys, when they called it?
It was similar. It wasn't the exact same play, but I knew I had a slant, and I didn't really notice it until after the game. I just realized the spring game was exactly like that, kind of the same catch. I think CJ had threw it to me in the spring game my freshman year, and for it to end at Kyle is definitely special as well.
So if that's it, if that's the last time, which is your best memory?
In Ohio Stadium, I would say Penn State game this year would probably be one of my best memories. The touchdown in the fourth quarter. Just for the moment, who Penn State was as a team at that time, and just the magnitude of the game. Something I'm always going to remember for sure. So Penn State.
What have you thought of the progression of the passing game this season, and what do you think you guys might be able to do on Saturday, throwing the ball?
Yeah, I think the progression really stems from the running game. Having Trey back and definitely helps the whole offense, just how explosive a playmaker he is. And also when you have Emeka back healthy and Cade coming back healthy. So it's definitely nice to see us kind of clicking on all cylinders going into this game. You kind of want to play your best football in November. Coach State always preaches to us. So it's exciting to see where we're going.
You've known Kyle for a long time. What gives you confidence that he's ready for this?
Kind of like what I just said. I've been in a lot of big games, and a lot of those games I played with him. So I kind of know where his mind space is, and just the confidence he's going to go in there with. He's one of the most confident guys I've ever been around. So when he trusts himself, I know we always have a lot of trust in him to go out there and make the plays. So it's not another person I wouldn't want to go in there and battle with.
When Kyle committed here, you hadn't committed yet. What effect did that have on you and your decision process for the bigger schools? I think he was committed here several months before you.
Yeah, I wouldn't. It definitely had a little impact going to college with not just a quarterback, with a friend first. I think it definitely helps a lot. You go to a new state, a place you haven't really been much, and you're going to meet a whole bunch of new people from all over parts of the country. So I think going to college with Kyle was more so, 'cause he's my friend more than a quarterback.
How much are you fueled by the way this game went down last year? How much has it helped, I don't know, stoke the fire? How did that affect you? And, how is it helping you prep for this one?
I kind of have a last year kind of mentality. It's a new season, new year. We kind of have a different group of guys going into the game this year. So you just kind of have to embrace that. And like I said, last year, and nothing we can change about that. And all our focus is really just on this year, I would say.
Couple more questions. Marvin, you've gotten a lot of time and attention, certainly locally, but also nationally. Is it comfortable for you? And if not, how did you make it comfortable for you?
Are you referring to like awards or just?
The Heisman campaign, a lot of people that want your time and attention. Is that an area that you have felt comfortable, or have you had a difficult time embracing that? How do you embrace that?
No, I think I've definitely been comfortable the whole time. I think on my end, we try not to worry about it too much. It definitely helps as well. And we have a lot of people saying, you're going to win the Heisman, or I want you to win the Heisman, or Blendikoff Award, or whatever the award it may be. But we kind of focuses on a weekly basis, just being the team across from you or that week. This kind of helps you out there. And the awards will take care of itself, I think.
Marvin, you were talking about playing in championship games and that kind of thing your whole life. Is there any kind of routine that you have? Like, what do you do on a game day? What do you do for a big game? Is there music you listen to? Is there something you tell yourself in your head? What's it like?
Every game has to be the same. I think that's a mistake that a lot of people make, is you kind of make the games bigger than what they really are. And obviously this is the biggest game that you could possibly play in, but if you take the same approach as you play Youngstown State as you did to TN North, your mind is already trained to be at your best no matter who the opponent is. So I think that's just something that I've kind of developed over my years is playing in all the big games. The game is still going to be the game. The field's not going to get any bigger. So just go out there and do what you do, all that you train for.